Oh, darn. Life-altering duels, missing digits, and the most questionable choices in meals. In honor of the new season coming out, today we are breaking down and reacting to all the post-apocalyptic medical scenes and disastrous injuries from Fallout, the TV series. Let's dive right in.
You know, my mom used to...
Oh! Gunshot wound to the side of the head going through both hemispheres. That's definitely not compatible with life in that direction. You're going through more of the important structures, so to speak. From the front, you may miss a lot of the important structures if you're more lateral on either side.
It ain't all canned peaches and marmalade left up here, sweetheart. Sometimes, fellas gotta eat a fella.
What? You'd expect somebody who just died to have significant more blood flowing out, just taking out a lot of muscle. When we eat meat as humans from other animals, we're eating mostly their muscular tissue. Whoa, there's a destroyed city she wasn't expecting. Whoops. Ow. Landing on your back like that, probably just going to be a bruise, but when we get a little bit older, we have to be careful how we fall. Could fracture your left hip there. The iliac spines or crest can also be broken. Lower back can have a compression fracture, so different things to think about when you see mechanisms like this.
Where you think you going? You ain't going nowhere.
Oh, darn. When I first started this channel, people were always telling me super easy to bite somebody's finger off. It only takes the same amount of pressure that you would use to bite a carrot. That's what they say when you Google it and you see it on Reddit. I've yet to see somebody bite off another human's finger. Oh.
Now that right there is the closest thing we've had to an honest exchange so far.
She handled getting her finger cut off pretty good. They actually did a pretty good job. It's a very straight wound. You may have a chance by having a hand or plastic surgeon replant this and have the ability to have it reattach. But a lot of times we have these type of injuries where it's so jagged that you can't actually find the structures to reattach. Oh my gosh, we got a drawer of old rugged fingers, but you see some are cut perfectly, some are chewed up looking or ripped off. There's no blood.
You're lucky I don't have to use a thumb. Our finger infantry's in a sorry state.
I mean, you can use a thumb if you had to.
Okay, you're going to feel a slight pinch.
Whoa, cool.
That's it.
I really do appreciate this.
That's much better, isn't it?
All right, so able to reattach it, but the question ends up being, will it take? There's still going to be dead tissue to where the blood's not flowing. You also have to think about nerve. Can you actually feel it? And does it actually function? Skin color changes under the eyes here. Could be a couple things. Sometimes you can have something called raccoon eyes, which could be indicative of a basal skull fracture or just a regular fracture around the eyes themselves. Could be a broken nose where the blood has leaked over to either side. Could also be early sign of infection of preseptal cellulitis. What is said divide? Oh, look at those teeth. Significant discoloration could be related to poor hygiene, decreased minerals and electrolytes, nutritional components. Shot right to the neck midline. Could that cause death immediately? It could. You're hitting the airway, some blood vessels, but if it's going straight through the spine, severing the spinal cord, that is not compatible with life that high up. Shot in the shoulder. There are some major blood vessels near the shoulder, in the armpit, near the inner aspect on the bone. There's the brachial artery near the bicep. Oof. Shot in the head, headshot. Boom, headshot. Hey, sometimes people can survive, sometimes people can't. Just depends on where in the brain it's hit. But getting knocked unconscious, common after getting hit in the head, but not falling into water. If you're not with it enough, you will drown. Oh, ouch. Punch to the head and head injury. Coup, counter coup, where the brain is sloshing around in there. Plus, getting hit on the side of the head, you increase the risk of a middle meningeal artery injury, which can cause an epidural hematoma. Oh.
You want another autograph, young Henry?
Ooh, look at that injury, laceration to the right side of the face, and did a good job of depicting the swelling that you would see right away. You wouldn't see it raised up like this. A lot of times it mostly swells up like that after we've done lidocaine injections into the tissue. So when you have a laceration like this and we need to close it up, usually use sutures, we have to put needles in, right? So we're trying to minimize the discomfort to the procedure, so we'll inject the lidocaine. If the chaos of Fallout or your own late night doom scrolling is keeping your brain wired like a pre-war radio tower, that's where Do Not Disturb comes into play. My doctor formulated melatonin-free sleep supplement so you can actually get some real sleep. Find Do Not Disturb at lifehappens.com or on Amazon.
You should brand me. I'm not officially your squire until you brand me.
It's late.
Come on.
You sure? It really hurts.
Branding, don't do it, please. The branding will cause burn and then leave a scar. And most of the time, people who have issues relating to large amount of keloids, which is the raised scar, when an individual has an issue with too much keloid formation, it can actually extend further than the wound itself, causing distortion of what you actually originally wanted.
Do you accept?
Oh, yeah. Bet I do.
Oh my gosh. Ow! If you came to the hospital, you're looking at first degree, second degree, third degree burn. Here, there's a combination of second and third degree burn, causing significant amount of pain. Third degree burn does not cause significant pain, and the tissue changes to where you've burned it so badly that the blood vessels are all singed off, the nerves are all singed off. Oh geez. Whatever's in the mouth are not like sharp teeth. They're almost more like fingers moving and pulling in, not causing massive destruction to the body, more of a suction mechanism. Yeah, they are fingers. That is disgusting. Oh my gosh. Somebody clip those fingernails. So interesting. People ask, like, when people pass away, do like the fingernails grow or the toenails grow? No, it's more the receding of the tissue that makes the fingernails and the toenails look like they're growing. Oh my gosh. Disturbing. Oh. This brings back memories of my first experience getting vomited on by a patient. It was an accident. We actually were trying to help the person get pills out of their stomach, a nasogastric tube in place to help give some medication, and the patient ended up vomiting and it went everywhere. All right, Fallout. I did enjoy the show. I'm really excited for the new one coming out. And if you guys are fans, please let me know in the comments what was your favorite scene, who's your favorite character, and do me a favor, if you enjoyed this react, definitely check out this playlist right here, binge watch everything, and make sure you subscribe, turn on your bell notifications, and hit that like button for me. Thank you so much for watching, and stay healthy, my friends.